At this year's NAMM 2023, I had a chance to meet and talk with some talented innovators in the music technology field. And that's probably like the best thing about an in-person trade show like NAMM. And while all indications are NAMM 2023 was still smaller than previous years before the pandemic, one of the benefits is that it's just less crowded, less insane. So these developers, at least the ones that were there, have the time to actually talk to you in depth. I'll take it. And from that, I want to share with you, quite surprisingly, some pretty profound insights on how to be successful, whether in music or just about anything. Kilohearts, if you don't know already, is the maker of PHASEPLANT and a suite of incredibly useful software synths and plugins. I'd say it's up there in the top 10, maybe top 5 must-own software synths on the market. It's certainly innovative in its modular approach. You should definitely check it out if you've not already. But more importantly, I want to highlight the makers themselves because, man, building a piece of software that stands out above the rest as an independent company, let alone in the software synth category, in the vast sea of so many other competing software plugins, it's quite an accomplishment.
I think more than 10 years ago now, we made small plugins and we made them bigger and bigger and bigger. And we had this idea of never retiring anything, but make everything work together. So now we have built up this ecosystem of 30-something plugins. We're not very good musicians ourselves or sound designers. We know programming. I know my way around the DAW. I can make some noises, but I'm not a musician. But what I can make is tools. I know how to make audio processing stuff and stuff like that.
But just so that people know who you are.
Exactly. And I also I wanted to make a tool that artists could use to make their stuff. You know? We have a lot. We had 30-something small effects, and actually now all of those are free. That wasn't always the case. For a while we sold them for this is 19, this is 29, this is 39 a pop.
But you said subscription.
Yeah. So the idea is we kept releasing those and for the people who just wanted all the new updates, we added that subscription option. So we made it optional, first off. You either subscribe or you get the perpetual licenses.
I see.
And if you get them, you get the updates for your products for free as well, so it doesn't matter. And we also have something called subscriber rewards. So subscribing is $9.99 a month, and then if you subscribe for a whole year, you get a voucher that you can use in our store. So if you stay a subscriber for a few years, then you can just buy the whole thing, perpetual license. So it's more like a rent-to-own. So we started out tiny, but every year we doubled our revenue all the time. But it took 7 or 8 years before we started to break even. And that was really when we released PHASEPLANT. We were here at NAMM 2019, the last show before the pandemic hit. And then we showed off PHASEPLANT, which was in beta at the time, so it wasn't released.
You guys grew it. Even though it feels like an overnight success, you were working on it for a long time.
I think we just now breached through. It's mostly just having time to do all the things we want to do. We have this to-do list, and for every 5 things we add, we managed to tick one off.
There's only so much of you and your engineering. So
exactly.
Squashing bugs. And,
and as the user base grows, the support load grows, and more and more obscure bugs get found. So people are here showing off their guitars, looking for distributors and resellers. For us, it's more about meeting artists and networking.
Because you guys are more just direct sales, I guess.
Most of our sales is direct by our side.
That makes sense. Well, congratulations on your success. I'm
Thank
a
you.
huge fan. I won't unsubscribe. It's it's only $9.99. It's not a big deal. It's only because when I do accounting, it's what is this $9.99 charge? I love it. I think all products should consider that. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So here are a few points that really stuck with me during that conversation. I don't know about you, but it sounds a little crazy to be working full-time, all in as a synth designer. I mean, there are probably better ways to make money. Especially these engineers, I mean, they sound like they have real skills to work anywhere, maybe like at an aerospace company or a mega software tech corporation. But clearly, as the saying goes, they didn't choose the path chose them. Maybe they don't like to be told what to do or follow directions, micromanaged, or be told to be at your desk from 9 to 5, They're the mavericks, never tell me the odds kind of folks, This was the running theme with a lot of the makers there. Small team at Endorphins have been making Eurorack modules for like 10 years. Osmos isn't their first rodeo, with track records on innovative products like the Touche, setting the stage for Osmos. A brilliant, expressive, maybe possibly a game-changing type of keyboard to make MPE standard more accessible to all of us. Folks at Kilohearts, it took them 7 years to get to a point where they were just starting to break even. The point is, a lot of the folks worked passionately and tirelessly for years, relatively unknown, without really knowing if they could make it all work. Each of them had this determination and resolve, though, this resiliency that I found, pretty inspiring. Success, however you want to define it, for most of us, it's not overnight. And in fact, it takes a long time, and that was kind of comforting. In talking to these developers and designers, just on how they make it all work, from concept to design to production, distribution, marketing, financing, man, it does not sound easy. But the thing is, especially these boutique synth companies, there was never a sense of like greed or like slick marketing pitch. Actually, they just felt a tad awkward at times. But despite these logistical and financial challenges, no doubt, there was a real genuine passion and authenticity that felt kind of contagious, like I want to join their party. I'm not saying, of course, if you want to find happiness, start a synth company. Good God, no, probably. And no doubt there are like the greedy types and slicks out there. But the few companies and the meeting people that make them, it felt good to have interacted with them and seeing their genuine joy and passions shine through. This is probably what gets them going when the going gets tough. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with NAMM, if these big companies like Roland or others will just continue to sit it out, and how that affects like the bottom line over at NAMM. Maybe it's just cyclical and it'll just kind of come roaring back when the economy recovers. I hope so. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this, the whole NAMM in-person thing, trade shows. Have you guys been there? Would you like to go? Is it worth all the effort? Anyway, also, if you like this video, I would love to get a sub and a like to help support this channel, and I will see you guys next time.